Hi everyone, I'm Sarah from As Yet Yarns. Just going to wait a little bit just to make sure that people are joining. Hello, nice to see you. Excellent, it looks like everything's working, that's great. So I'm Sarah, As Yet Yarns is my business. I am everything from the yarn dyer, the project bag maker, stitch marker maker, and I even make the cups of tea as well. So today I want to show you some of my yarns. Hi everyone, I want to show you some of my project bags and I'm going to show you some of my stitch markers as well. So we'll start off with the yarns. This is what got me into this little business of mine, was dyeing yarn in the first place. And I think the best place to start would be with the ombre set that I've dyed specifically for the Yorkshire Yarns Festival this weekend. So here we have aquamarine. You can see that it goes from a very light pale blue and it gets darker and darker and darker until you get to this lovely, I call it like a dusky blue. So these are all 20 gram mini skeins, fingering weight yarn. So each one is about 85 meters. You can make yourself a lovely pair of socks or mitts with that. It would do the pair really easily with a lovely ombre fade going darker at the top or darker at the bottom, whichever you prefer. So that one's been dyed up especially for this weekend. The main thing that I do with my yarns is to dye them in gradient or ombre fades, as I like to call them. And I've also got a colourway theme running throughout this year, which is all about the zodiac, so I'll tell you about that next. I currently have 2 of the signs dyed up. I did have 3, but Aquarius has sold out, unfortunately. So I've got Pisces and I've got Aries. Aries obviously starting on the 21st of March, so this one's a new one. This one hasn't been listed until today. So here is my Pisces set. There's 3 skeins left of this one, and you can see that it runs from a blue similar to the mid blue of the aquamarine all the way through, if I just pull that out there for you, to a pink, a pale pink. And this one has been inspired by the gemstones from Pisces, so gemstones linked to Pisces. You can see that it's got a lovely speckling all the way through. So the speckles start blue on blue and pink on pink, but I did go all the way to the other end, so there should be some blue speckles on the pink and there are some pink speckles on the blue as well. You can just see them there. So that's been inspired by rose quartz here and aquamarine here. So that's Pisces. I also do, as well as dyeing the yarns, I also do stitch marker sets to go with them. So the stitch markers for Pisces, there were only 4 available. I think I've got 3 left. So you can see it comes with a little charm with Pisces on it. Apologies if this is coming up backwards because of my camera. And then it's got the symbol for the zodiac on the other side, and this one says intuitive for Pisces, and that's a genuine rose quartz and genuine aquamarine stones with it. And each one comes with a set of 5 of those as well. And there's 2 attachments. There's either the ring attachment that is suitable for a 4.5mm needle and down, or there's a set with lobster clasp attachments as well. Right, that one. So that would be suitable for knitting or crochet. I want to make sure that my stitch markers are accessible for both crafts. Being craftidextrous, if that's what you want to call it, myself. So I like to knit between the 2. So that's Pisces. And then Aries coming up. Happy birthday to anyone who's an Aries. This one, I've actually started to expand my bases as well. So that one is just fingering weight, 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon, so perfect sock yarn. And this one, you can see, I've done it on fingering weight, the same base, and then this one is double knit. So again, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, but you've then got the two weights, so depending on what you want to do. And this one is fiery, like your Aries. You can see it's got reds, oranges, yellows. Occasionally there's a bit of pink shot in there as well. Now, because of the dyeing method for this one, every single skein is completely individual. They've all got exactly the same colours in them, but the way that they're laid down on the yarn is completely different. So if you did want to do a multi-skein project, you'd have to alternate your skeins just to sort of balance that out. And again, I do have stitch markers to go with it. Get that in focus for you. So this one's inspired by carnelian stones at the top and then apple jasper at the bottom, and it's got your Aries there, and this one says courageous with the sign for Aries on the back there. So that is the Zodiac series. My other thing that I like to do is to dye the gradients. So I've got a whole bunch of different colours here. The set that I brought out for Valentine's Day is all of the lovely vibrant pinks. So this one is actually my absolute favourite. I mean, look at that bright neon you've got there. Wonderful. And I've got some more reddish tones and slightly pinker ones as well. Each one going from a dark all the way through to a light set there. I've also got a purple and another slightly more baby pink. And then I've got a whole bunch that I haven't yet listed. So they're going to come out at the end of the week. So we've got a couple of different yellows. These are all like spring-like colours. So we've got the yellows that look like daffodils. Got some gorgeous greens. So a lovely sort of neon set of greens and bright oranges as well. Perfect spring colours. And because I just love those ones, we've got a burnt orange in there as well. I know that's more of an autumn colour, but I love those shades. So I've put that one in as well. So they'll be listed and ready to go at the end of the week. And then I've also got a few single skeins as well. So some hot pink ones. I mean, look at that glow. That's absolutely fantastic. And then I've got some lovely blue, and these ones have got a shot of stellina in them as well, so they sparkle. I don't know if I can quite pick that up. There you go, you can see the sparkle there. This one's called Twilight Zone, and I was thinking about when you go in the ocean from where the light reaches to where the light doesn't penetrate, it gets really dark. And then this one is called Elephant's Trunk MIP, and that's based on a nebula photograph. So I like doing things to do with space as well. Okay, so those are the yarns that I've got available. Let's have a look at the project bag. As you can see up here, I've got 3 different sizes available: the large, the medium and the small. This one is a set. You can buy them, all 3 of them, or you can buy them individually. And then I've got some other fabric combinations as well. So here we've got some beautiful African prints. Absolutely love these. Really vibrant colours. And this one, if we open it up inside, you can see that those ones are white inside and they've got white pockets as well. This one, it is white inside, but I just livened up the pockets a little bit. So you can see that we've got an orange pocket and an African print pocket as well. And these pockets are great. There's 2 2 side pockets here and then on the inside down there as well. And then one side is just the full width of the bag, and then the other side is split into 2 slightly smaller pockets. And they're all interfaced pockets as well, so provides a bit of strength and structure to that bag, and also sort of stops things from spilling out into the middle. I love keeping everything organised. And as you can see, you can fold the top down as well, and so you can use it as a yarn bowl. So just pop that on the floor and you can knit straight from that, or crochet straight from that with your yarn inside. So this one's the small. We've got one medium as well. Some lovely prints. Currently the only large one I have is that one in the blue, and it's like a blue honeycomb pattern. But my intention is to expand on a theme, and I've got lots of other African print fabrics that I'm going to make up into project bags. So watch this space. You can favourite my Etsy shop so that you can get updates whenever I post things on there, so that you'll be the first to know. Just want to make sure I get this in before I run out of time completely. I also do stitch markers. So you've seen the stitch markers that are the Zodiac sets. They are all limited runs. They're all done in very, very small batches. So the Zodiac sets, there's only ever 4 of those. And then the other stitch markers that I make, I try and make them in small sets. So maybe, I think the most that I've ever made is 10 of one particular kind. And I like to do a lot of one-of-a-kind things. So finding jewellery pieces, vintage beads, that kind of thing, and then making them into one-of-a-kind pieces. So here's an example of a bead that I've turned into a stitch marker. So a vintage bead in a sort of a kite shape we've got there. One of my favourite ones to link to the Zodiac is this one here. Sorry, it's really difficult to get it into focus for you. But it's got the sun and it's got the moon on it, and then it's got all of the Zodiac symbols all the way around. There's some good photos on my Etsy shop if you wanted to go over there and have a better look. And speaking of recycled and reclaimed stuff, a lot of the fabrics that I use in the project bags are all recycled and reclaimed. And then as far as possible, I package everything in recycled, upcycled, reclaimed packaging as well. Trying to do my bit for the environment. So that's me. That's my shop, my products. If you did want to favourite my Etsy shop, then I think I've put the link in the title of this video, so you can go to that and click on the link and it will take you straight to my shop. Like I said, favourite it and you'll get updates regularly. And with the stitch markers, because it's the equinox tomorrow, happy equinox, happy almost summer, I get very excited for summer, there is a 10% discount on all of my stitch markers from today until Monday. So if you did want to grab any of those one-of-a-kind pieces or limited edition runs, then now's the time to do it, because there's 10% off. So it's been lovely talking to you. It's been a bit of a whistle-stop tour. It's felt a lot shorter than it did on the anticipation of it, but it's been great. So hopefully I will see you guys soon and be packing an order for you, maybe. All right, thank you. Take care. Bye.